to carefully and slowly fuse some of the early bones of the landscape, if you will. It's okay to linger in some areas to disperse the pigments. I think it's kind of interesting. And you can always go over it with a white or something if it's too much. And you don't necessarily have to move in one direction or another in this case. We're just blending all of the painted parts and not lingering too long in any one area. The goal is to take down some of the surface texture and tooth, and you can always leave some as you add to it. And you'll develop your own touch with the torch over time. There are different types of torches, which we go over and we'll go over again. This is a propane torch, and I like it. It's fairly controllable. So next step is we're taking encaustic medium that's hot. Usually I like this to be all the way melted, and we're doing a top layer on this piece just to start giving it some dimension. And I think I'm just going to go across rhythmically. We've already fused the lower layers and let it cool, and we're creating a layered piece to be sure, as most encaustic pieces are, but we're also starting to cover the subtext, and then we'll paint up from there. So you could be putting it in certain areas only, or in this case, I'm just trying to get everything covered to go on and start painting up. Shows you there's something in the background. And go ahead and be generous around the corners and the bottom, because you're going to fuse that now with heat. So we're fusing this uppermost clear layer of encaustic medium. Moving slowly, not going too deep to just start at the lower layers. And notice I'm about 3 or 4 inches away from the surface and not stalling too long in one place. This is a propane torch that I'm using. And this is how encaustic art really gets made. It's layer by layer. And the details slowly over time, and some scraping too.